Another Chinese lab from Shanghai is emerging. We have been covering Intern-LM's models for quite some time, as you can see from here, and I always believed that their Intern-S1 model was quite good. The reason being, it was one of the first, if not the first, multimodal reasoning model out there in open source. In this video, we are going to cover their new Intern-S1-Pro model, which can be used for any scientific mixed data task. Let me show you what I mean. I am at the moment or on their hosted demo. I am logged in with my free account and I will drop the link in video's description. I have just given it this image of a chemical structure and I am going to ask the model to predict properties or suggest some synthesis routes, and this is a text prompt. Now if you really think what I'm doing here is I'm asking it to deal with two or more data types at one point in time. It is thinking. So this is the beauty of this model. This is Intern LM's attempt at building an AI model specifically for scientific work. Scientists deal with messy, mixed data all the time. You might have lab images, sensor readings, molecular structures, and text notes all relating to the same experiment. Most AI models are built to handle just one type of data well, which means researchers end up juggling multiple tools. This model tries to solve that by accepting images, text, scientific data formats, and time series signals all at once, processing them together to answer questions or help with analysis, just like what it has done now. So you see, it has done the thinking, it has analyzed what I gave it, not only the image but also the text prompt, and then it is very correctly identified that it needs to explain that the image is not caffeine, and then this is a correct analysis. You see, it understood what the chemical structure is and all that solubility and all that stuff. I'm not a chemist or chemical engineer, so if anyone from my viewers is from that domain, feel free to chip in the comments to share your thoughts. But looks really good to me. Okay, let's try out another. Okay, in the next test, what I'm going to do, I'm going to feed it this experimental sensor data, which is spectra, chromatography, signal recording, and I'm going to ask it for analysis. And the analysis is very targeted, that this is IR spectrum, identify the major function group. So let's see what it does here. By the way, this is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. Please like the video and subscribe and consider becoming a member. Please also follow me on X if you're looking for AI updates without any hype. Okay, now while it does that, how about we just talk about the architecture of this model? The architecture uses a mixture of expert approach, sorry, which is basically a way to build a massive model, 1 trillion parameters in total, without actually using all of it every task. It contains 512 specialized experts network, but only activates 8 of them for any given piece of input, keeping the active computation around 22 billion parameters. The three pathways in the diagram, which you can see on your screen, show how different data types get pre-processed. Images go through a vision encoder, text and molecules go through a tokenizer, and time series data like waveforms get compressed and encoded before everything feeds into the main language model that routes between experts to generate responses. I think it's very intelligent, and you just saw it also performs quite well. Okay, it is thinking, and thinking is always fascinating. Look at this. And I'm sorry, I don't think that I could see any dark theme here, otherwise I would have shown you the dark theme. And this is the IR spectrum analysis, and I already have generated another response from another model, and this looks spot on. So conclusion is also quite good in my opinion. Okay, next up I'm going to show this microscopy image to the model, and primarily what I'm trying to do, cross-modal reasoning. So it's a microscopy image which you just saw, and there is this related text description. This is the one, and I'm asking the model to identify what's happening or suggest next experiments. Let's see. And please, if you are from this domain, please, enlighten us. What do you think about it? Again, you see, the reasoning is not only very focused and targeted, it doesn't think for long, very to the point. This shows the quality of the training. There you go. And again, very targeted answer, and I have cross checked it with other few models. As far as I can tell, with my limited knowledge, looks really good. Okay, let's do one final test. Okay, let's do another long sequence time series one. So this is the one I'm giving it. Seems a bit complex. So this is primarily a ECG recording where I'm asking it to just analyze it and then show me how it works. So let's see if it is able to do that. Should be. I think it has done pretty well in the previous one. There you go. So it has identified it correctly, and then it says it is trying to understand what exactly I'm expecting, which is quite good. So it is user focused, which is always a good direction for this chain of thought. And the image is bit cryptic. It's very generic, so that is why I think it is just there you go. It says it can't. I think it made an error here. It says I'm unable to view images directly, so I can't do the ECG recording you provided. I think this is something it has made a mistake. This is the only image it was unable to do. Rest of it was able to do, but in this one it has made mistakes. So nothing is perfect. But this tells us models make mistakes. So don't take their advice on the go. I will give it another try. I'll just upload the same image from my local system. I'm just going to give it upload it new in the new chat. Give it this and run it again. Let's see if it is able to do it now. Okay, so it is understanding. Yep, now it says that image is low resolution here. There you go. So now it is able to read that image, and whatever it could read, it has given me the response, which is okay, bit generic, but okay. Okay, so this is, but again, I think the model is quite good in terms of chain of thought and correlating images with the text. So that's it. Open source, science focused, multimodal. The future of AI research tools might look something like this. Very keen to know, what do you think? Is it a game changer or just another model? Please share your thoughts in the comments. As always, again, please like the video and subscribe and become a member, as that helps. Thank you for all the support.